Hello everyone, Oregon Moto John here, just doing a quick service on the Polaris RZR XP 1000 air filter. Should do this, especially if you've been driving in dusty conditions. And I was at Moab a few months ago and never did really inspect the air filter after I got back. So let's take a look. So first thing you do is open up this, just pull up on this tab and it comes right off. Then you can see you have the engine. So one thing I love about these razors is they're so easy to work on. So look, there's the motor. There's where you fill the oil. And I usually take a rag with some pledge and just kind of wipe things down. I kind of already wiped this down a little bit because it was actually filthy. So now it's just a matter of flipping these tabs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And off it comes. That easy. Okay, so I already took this and wiped a little pledge in here and then just kind of wipe this out. You might as well get that nice and clean. Lemon pledge works great for that, as well as on the exterior plastics. So next I'm going to go ahead and remove this filter and see what it looks like. Just a quick note, I love these Evolution Powersports air filters because they secure here with a Phillips screwdriver, or excuse me, a standard slotted screwdriver or 1/4 inch drive. So it gives a nice secure attachment there rather than just a compression fit. And it also comes with the outwears. These outwears help keep sand out as well as larger debris. So I like running those, especially if I know I'm going to the sand. If you have the OEM filter, you'll just have a little black compression ring, and that can kind of slip back, and then this will just pull off. But with this, you just loosen this up, and then this will just wiggle it, and it'll pull right off. Pretty dusty, so we're going to wipe that out, and we'll inspect this air filter. It does look rather dusty, and we'll see if we can take that outwears out or wash it off. We don't want to wash this filter, it's not washable. I think you just lightly blow it out. So we'll see what we got. So next, let's take a moment and just wipe out this airbox. Okay, so let's go ahead and wipe out this airbox and get it all cleaned up. We're in here, and then when I reinstall the filter, I might put a little bit of grease around here or on the inside of that the air filter itself, just to catch any debris that might want to try to sneak past that coupling there. So now we're going to take just a little bit of waterproof Maxima grease. You could really use air filter grease or the grease of your choice, and we're just going to put it around this little lip here, right there. You could alternatively put a little bead around that where they have the OEM filter or another filter. This one's using the Evolution Powersports filter. But when you're putting a new filter in, I do recommend just putting a little bit of grease around this. Even the OEM Polaris filter comes with a little bit of grease around here sometimes. So that'll help catch. If anything tries to sneak by that lip, that'll help catch it. So now it's just a matter of fitting this filter up on this and giving it a little push. There it goes, it's on. Now it's just a matter of tightening this little screw right over there. So I'm just going to lightly snug that down. I made sure I have this pushed all the way to the far left. It's got nowhere else it can go. And then when you put this cover on, we'll make sure we butt the edge of this up against the end of this filter to make sure that it stays on. So just a note on this, I didn't go crazy tight on that, just on that clamp screw, just hand tight. I like the Evolution products, they're good quality, they hold up well. If you have the OEM filter, you throw those away. I don't believe it's recommended that you reuse those. So these you can lightly wash and clean as per Evo's instructions, but the OEM ones, I believe they are a throwaway kind of thing. So I do like how these come with the outwears from Evolution Powersports. I run them on all my XP 1000s. let's replace the cover. Okay, with these, it's a matter of making sure each one of these tabs is indexed where it should be. And then I like to get this set to where this hook is behind each one of those tabs, but I don't snap them down yet. I make sure everyone is where it's supposed to be, and especially this bottom one where this tin is, you have to kind of make sure that one's set. See how it's grabbing? And then you flip that one up, that one up, that one down, and that one down. So all these are kind of clamped down and looks good. We've got a new clean air filter in there. We have the airbox wiped out, and that's it. Now it's just a matter of replacing our cover here. And how often? You know, if I just do a ride, I'm not sure. Like that Moab was really dusty, so I just thought it'd be a good idea for me to clean it before my next ride, or replace it before the next ride. When I go to the sand dunes with that pre-filter, the Evolution Powersports pre-filter on there, it never gets dirty. I mean, I can go in there, pop that box open. There's a few sand particles in the bottom of the box. I just wipe it out and nothing gets through that outwards pre-filter. So it just depends on your riding condition. But if you go somewhere where it's dusty, especially turbos, they need a lot of air. I've seen guys crush filters if they don't keep it clean just from the motor pulling so hard, you know, wanting air through a clogged filter. So it's definitely important. Plus, you don't want, you know, dirty air in your motor. That's just going to wear your motor out. Last thing I forgot to mention is when I had this air filter pulled, I always, when I get the filter off, I always look down the intake tube and just with a clean finger, put my finger around on the inside of this tube and just pull it out and look look down there. It should be clean. If it's not clean, your you know, your mating surface of your filter to the intake tube isn't secure, or your filter was filthy. And, you know, and that's generally the stuff on the other side of the filter is what's getting to your motor. So just always check that. In this case, it was perfect. It was clean. So my filter's doing its job. Everything's good. All right. Well, hope this helps. Don't be scared of servicing your RZR XP 1000 or turbo air filter. Super easy. You can do it yourself, no problem. Thanks for tuning in today for just a quick little air filter service. Please like and subscribe, because next we're going to do an engine oil change on an XP 1000, as well as a front differential oil change and rear transmission oil change on this. So we'll try to walk our way through the machine, teaching you basic service on an XP 1000.